Welcome back to Adelante Chicago. You've heard before of the need for the development of math and science in young students, where there are several groups that are making sure that that happens. And one student is headed to the White House because of it. And so he's here today to tell us all about it. His name is Jonathan Gonzalez. He's a senior at Chicago Math and Science Academy. And he's here with Kara Kennedy from Lumity.org, which has been helping him in all of this. So this is a very interesting concept because we hear it over and over again. Math, science, technology, all very important things as we move forward here and these students become, grown adults. So I want to talk about, number one, before I get to you, Jonathan, what is Lumity.org? How are you helping?
So Lumity is an organization that works with teens and young adults, and we expose them to STEM careers. And that's where we're hoping that because of that exposure at a younger age, that they will pursue a STEM career to help fill the pipeline of open jobs.
And this is sort of an offshoot of Code, right? Code.
Well, our mission has transitioned from our history. We've been around for 32 years, and so we started off providing tech and finance services to nonprofits, and now we are solely focused on our STEM education. And through our new mission, we met Code.org, and they asked us to be their partner in the state of Illinois. And so we're helping them take their national mission and get it infiltrated throughout Illinois.
All good. All right, enter Jonathan. Here he is, Jonathan Gonzalez. Thank you for coming in, first of all. So I want you to tell us how you got chosen to go to the White House. Let's start with that. Why are you going there?
I think I got chosen because, as you can see, I'm a very quiet person, so I want to get more open up to the world. And I have a lot of experience based on Lumity and myself that I've been doing. So that's one thing that I think that incorporates into me just going out there and having fun.
Okay, and so you are the only student in Illinois who is going to the White House representing Lumity. What will you be doing there? Do you have a conversation with certain folks? I guess, what do you talk to them about?
Basically, I just want to ask them about how they got to where they are and just see how it can affect me personally and just how I can use that for me to one day impact the world. So just want to go and get a learning experience from everybody.
Do you know who you'll be meeting with? Do we know how this will work, how this day event will work?
So we are going to have some time with the Secretary of Education and get an update on what is happening with computer science education on a national level and what the government is really trying to push out. So that will be interesting. And then we're also going to be learning more about what are the current policies that are being passed in each state and what can we as advocates for computer science education do locally to really make sure that people like Jonathan will get a really good education in the area of computer science.
Okay, and so Jonathan, talk to me about your expertise. Is it computer science? Is it math? Is it kind of, how did you even get involved in all of this and you developed this love for that field?
Ever since I was younger, I always loved math. So math is something that very inspired me since a young age. So I got into STEM because, again, I love math and science, and that's just ever since that I've been going based off of that. And Lumity has very helpful impact to me on what I have learned and my experience learning, so I just want to keep continuing learning.
Okay, so as you talk to these legislators, when you go to Washington, when you go to the White House, what is the one thing that you want them to know about your particular experience and what you've gone through, and maybe how you've been able to succeed in this field that I think sometimes is very foreign to a lot of students, or they feel like they can't handle it, right? It's too difficult.
I think maybe one thing that I want people to know is that I like to do a lot of things that are not normal. Like I want to go out and step out into the world. So that's one thing that maybe that's what Laura invited me to come and see us. So I just want to be happy.
Just be able to have that experience, which I think is very important, to have the experience and be able to, as you said, kind of open up and tell people what you want to do and how important math and science can be. What do you want to do in the future, though? Like, once you're a senior.
Yeah, I'm a senior.
So you graduate this year, right? Because school just started.
Yeah.
And so what are you getting ready to apply for college? What do you want to do with all this?
Right now I've been looking into civil engineering or aerospace engineering, so that's one of those two things that have been getting my attention.
We are very proud of you as not only as a Chicagoan, but as a Latino student. You know, our effort and our work here is to try to promote and support some of our Latino youth. Are you seeing them more interested in these STEM fields, and how do you get them to be more interested in them, right?
Well, one of the things I think is really interesting is that this society has spent a lot of money trying to encourage more teens into STEM careers. And they focus solely on curriculum. And the reality is fewer teens are actually interested in STEM as a result. And what's unique about the Lumity program is that we make it experiential. So we're not as focused on curriculum. We're more we're more interested in giving Jonathan hands-on experiences with learning how to do web development, how to interact with the client, how to prepare for client meetings, you know, just everyday skills that we use in the workplace. So we give them that opportunity to not do mock, but the real experiences with real clients doing real work. And that's where we see the light bulbs go off and the lights go on and the kids get really excited. And we see easily 55% of the students have an interest in STEM as a result of just being in our program for a few weeks versus when they started.
And it helps you help them build confidence, right? And I think that's what's going to come in very key when you go to the White House, just having that confidence to talk. And as someone who used to be very shy herself, if you can believe that, at one point I was, you do come out of your shell eventually. So the fact that you're trying says a lot about you. So we're proud of you, Jonathan. Good luck to you. Good luck to Lumity for the work that you're doing, and good luck at the White House. Maybe you'll see the president. Wave hello. Tell him I say hi. All right?
Thank you.
Okay.